For 20 long years, Jacob had lived under Laban's roof, serving, working, enduring deception, and watching God bless the work of his hands. But now, everything had changed. Laban's sons whispered in jealousy, claiming Jacob had taken their father's wealth. And Jacob saw the anger in Laban's eyes. The peace that once held their household together was gone. Then, in the middle of this tension, the voice of God came to Jacob clearly. "Return to the land of your fathers, and I will be with you." Jacob called Rachel and Leah into the fields, away from listening ears, and poured out his heart. "Your father has cheated me again and again," he said. "But God has not allowed him to harm me. Every time he changed my wages, God turned it for my good. The flocks have multiplied because the Lord himself fought for me." Rachel and Leah looked at each other and agreed with one voice. "Do whatever God has told you. We have no inheritance here. God is with you, so we will go with you." And so, quickly, Jacob gathered his children, his flocks, and every possession God had given him. Without a word to Laban, he set out on the long road back to Canaan. But while Jacob hurried away, Rachel secretly slipped into her father's tent and took his household idols. 3 days later, Laban discovered Jacob was gone. Furious, he gathered his relatives and pursued him for 7 days, chasing him across mountains and wilderness until he finally caught up with Jacob in the hills of Gilead. But the night before Laban confronted him, God appeared to Laban in a dream and warned him, "Be careful not to harm Jacob. Do not speak to him either good or bad." When Laban arrived, his anger boiled over. "Why did you run away like this?" he demanded. "Why did you steal my gods?" Jacob replied, "I left because I was afraid. I thought you would take your daughters from me by force. And as for your gods, search anywhere. Whoever has taken them will not live." Laban searched every tent, but Rachel, sitting on her camel, hid the idols beneath her saddle, and he found nothing. At last, seeing he could not touch Jacob, Laban's tone softened. The two men built a heap of stones as a witness between them, a covenant of peace. Laban said, "The Lord watch between you and me when we are apart from one another." And with that, they parted ways. Jacob continued toward Canaan with God's blessing, and Laban returned home with nothing but the memory of the man he once deceived, a man now protected by the hand of the Almighty.